Well, the Fowler said he was molested for a year, and I'm not sure if I believe it, but I mean, why wouldn't you just do something? If you actually didn't like it, wouldn't you have like been or something? If you didn't like it, because he was being forceful. Yeah, I disagree with a couple things of this one type of church, this branch, or whatever, of a church, I'd say. Buddy Romer, it ain't no good. Romer ain't no good. On Twitter, he blocked me, somebody reported me. How do you know I'm purple? Now, I know I didn't say any different type of screen. I didn't say all of it. I didn't say dumb, you know, like, how did he know, like, that he didn't like me? I mean, like, Ted Cruz and this Sarah woman, I thought she was divorced. I thought she was divorced. But one time, like, on this one blog, same thing, a year or so ago, and Cruz, and I'm like, well, what did they block me for? They must know about it. Ted Cruz must have known about, something, a couple things, some like, Congress or members, but they shouldn't be talking about citizens. They shouldn't be mentioning their names. Nope. Despite a couple things, Barack Obama is one of my favorite presidents in history. I would like him to be. I'm not. I would like him to be. I would like him to be. That's. I think he should resign sometime this year, maybe October, and let Bearson take over, and he'd be president. If he could do that, there should be a new amendment. A couple vice presidents became president, and then later a couple vice presidents became president by something else. The first two vice presidents that became presidents was because supposedly they died, and then the vice presidents took over, and they took over, and they became president. That's it. And then those other two, and then so, and then Obama should create something where the vice president could take over if the president wanted to resign. The vice president would become president. And I said something about like my offspring being healthy and arrangement. I think I might that this woman might become pregnant, and I want them to be healthy, and Bayesian should take over. So I think Barack Obama was getting tired already from being president. There's Bayesian, there's Jindo, there's Christian Gillibrand, there's Rick Sinclair. One thing I said is something about a top of a temple. Santorum. And then I looked up one time Santorum again. I'm looking for a definition. I'm looking for a definition. But then I stumbled upon online stumbling upon there was a definition, and it said shit on a condom. That is disgusting. That is disgusting. They're making fun of somebody's last name. One time they were saying fart. Someone said homo. I'm not sure if he was talking about Sego. I think he was. Or sapien. Something in the future and overboards or flying. Something about this one person was like, are you ready? Are you ready for what? And how did you get that close to me? Was that somebody from that future program that I said I wanted to continue? Yeah, like I said, like if it was or like I'd say, well, you'd have to have a pussy or something like that. This one woman, I said, don't become, because I'd want to punch it or something like that. Like, to this one. If he became one. Yeah, I wouldn't. So, or like, what was it about? What was the rate for what? Maybe it was a salary or a rent. Or maybe. I'll bet. That's not. Maybe it was about. What was up with me? One time my legs were hurting, I'm like, oh, I gotta stay there. Where's the common sense? Where's the logic? Where's the respect? I thought I was having problems walking. And I'm 31, 32, I'm like... And, you know, there's certain other people that are just... There's also 500,000 people that are less... And this one place, they couldn't stay in a tent. They couldn't be on a bench. Maybe they should just always be able to stay under the shelter. If they wanted to. Do they have food provided at the shelter? All the time? Most. They should be able to stay there. Do they have beds? Any type of beds? They can't sleep on a tent? I'm just saying, like, if they can't sleep on the bench. Cities should not be able to be allowed to do that. They shouldn't be able to do that. It's disgusting. By that's already the thing with it. Who's ever worked in the, or whoever's politically those states or cities at their details should be released as punishment as earthly as an earth judgment day. They should get a new jobs. They don't deserve their positions. They don't deserve to be paid. If they're going to be kicking homeless people out of tents or benches. There's just one time there was a parking lot. It was near this one club one time, and it was like, I think I wasn't sure if I was. I don't think so. Maybe. No, I think I called my dad, and he's like, what did you say? Well, I didn't know. Yeah, I think I called. I think you said that. And then my dad, like, talked to him, and I think he let me go, and I went to this club, but there's this one parking lot there. It's like, private parking area, or you can't stand there. I'm like, this was years ago. I don't know. This was years ago. What's the last couple years of Clinton, I'm like, willing for it. Oh, prediction. Oh my gosh. I want Jindal. Obama's made it this far, then Jindal should too. Even if he has a term, if it's not 2 term, even if it's 1 term, it should be a full term. A full term. I want Jindal to be president. And he ain't black. He's Jindi. He's American Jindi. Yeah, he's supposedly from Louisiana. I can speak the Pelicans. That's pretty darn amazing. Yeah, Brian McGee, Freed McGee. That would be definitely back to that. If we won a championship, I know we'd go back to the championship with Kobe Bryant. And that ain't deviating from anything. Not from a thing. He'd just be an addition to. He would be to bring it to to bring it to freedom again. Right now, I want to concentrate on what the Nuggets to win, and if Ken Griffey Jr. or whoever was to play baseball, the Rockies could win a championship. They swept 2 teams and then they got swept. I didn't want to believe that. I was playing the World Series softball or yeah, basically baseball. Basically to me, yeah, basically it is. Shane hit a home run. A guy named Shane hit a home run. Shane home run and Disher. HR. Yeah, but we didn't win though. But we were definitely worthy to be in the World Series. That's for sure. And first, a couple other athletics. First year on each of those ones, and I won a championship rookie year. Been to a lot of finals, even in bowling. It was like the fourth team or the um, team four hormone. Yeah. It was Angel Bowl. Um, there, you dangerous people. You ain't demons. You're peers, you're peoples. But this one bowling place didn't want to recognize Angel's Bowl. Probably some atheists or something like that. But yeah, it was Angel's Bowls, and we were in the final.